Hey y'all, it's Alexis from Ask Alexis again. And yes, this is my post-workout face, even though now my sweat not glistening as much. It's just my skin, my oily skin glistening. Allies, aspiring allies, co-conspirators. Y'all know we in history, right? Like this is the time when we'll be looking back, talking about what we should have, could have, and all those different things that are really, self-criticisms. But what we should have, could have done. Now, my last video said become a self that you love. If we don't band together and create this shared future, you know what's going to happen? You're going to be looking back talking about I am not a self that I love. You're going to be looking back talking about I should have, could have done more. I can't believe these atrocities are happening because atrocities are happening daily. And if you're not doing things to educate yourself on how to be a better ally, you don't want to be looking back when it gets worse and be like, oh, what could I have done? Because this is the time to decide what you can do. So I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. That ain't my way. Okay. You start feeling, you having those considerations, you having them feelings, you having them wonderings and them ponderings. I had two people drop out of my course. That still didn't stop my gratitude bus because I'm so happy to be doing like this is for the people. And while I don't care for the problem we have to solve, I do care for the liberation of my people and other minorities, right? Like I've been doing this ally work, and it's a whole lot of people that feel like invisible minorities because they so caught up between black and white, or because we so caught up between black and white. But when you take an actively authentic allyship course with me, you don't just become a better ally for black and brown people. You become the kind of person that is genuinely authentic and who people, when they get to know them, they know what they stand for. You have the courage of your conviction. You are able to articulate your thoughts and feelings significantly better. You are able to have boundaries in all of your relationships because the human condition is quite similar. The human experience that we're having is not, okay? I'm black. My experience is not the same as any other ethnic minority or any other, frankly, not even all black people, but definitely not the same as white people. So, but our human condition is similar. And in this 10-week course, you'll become the kind of self that you can love. You know why? Because you'll get the tools you need to know thyself. And self-knowledge is what gives you the strength to be able to choose where you stand on history instead of reacting to what you see. Okay? I was born black, so I didn't choose to create a shared future because I experienced a divided past. I chose to create a shared future, or I choose to be a part of the creation of a shared future because frankly, it's just my destiny that came to me in my spiritual awakening. And I enjoy the works that go along with it. So that's like a win-win. And then it was like, oh, why can't we teach everybody to have win-win? Maybe the world won't be so threatening. But like, that's my fun loving way to be a part of the shared future. You know what I'm saying? What is yours? Join up with in my course, sign up in my course, and guess what? You might be able to find yours. So it's www.askalexis111.com. It's 10 weeks. It starts this Friday. Now I have 7 spots left because 2 people dropped out. Won't you create a shared future with me, please? You see these eyes? These are my eyes. These are like, please do it. Please. No, I'm not finna beg you to be a better you, right? Like, I'm a better me. I'm a self that I love. I want you to be a self that you love so we can party together. Because partying with people who love themselves is the funnest shit in the world. Because we're not worried about the criticism or judgment. Um, I say a lot. But actively authentic allyship, you become a better person, right? Just in general, no matter for your wife, your husband, your partner, your kids, the man at the store, you work on, and then implicit bias. We all got it, right? I took the test. I have a slight preference for black people. Whoa, what a big surprise. Now, what I do with that preference is what determines my character, right? You do work to anti-bias your mind or debias, that's the right word. You do work to debias your mind. You do the work in being able to take perspective. You do the work in being able to think critically and analyze a whole situation rather than just what your feelings and reactions is telling you. That's the human condition I'm talking about. But how do we get this consciousness to work in our favor instead of just in reaction to? By taking actively authentic allyship course and letting me show you, right? You still gonna do the work. You still gonna be the one having the transformation. But what you get, that I didn't always have in one person is a guide along the way. The universe provided me many guides, but some of that had to do with my trust issues that I had to unpack. Um, we handle all the issues that come up in the actively authentic allyship course because, frankly, those are the issues that give the fuel. That and overtly racist people wanting to create overtly racist policies. But those will give the fuel to like keep us divided. Don't y'all want to play? Right? I realize the reason I've been talking about throwing these parties and talking about partying is because the liberation I want got a whole lot more room for play without criticism. That's the reason for the shared future, right? We fighting, yes, all this bullshit, poverty, lack, and all of that keep us from being able to play. Let's play and create things. I love y'all. Talk to you maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I've been having a good morning.